Music for Generation Now. Thanks for listening to the new Spark 89.7 HD3. It's your station, your music now. Text what you want to hear at 855-987-4463. Again, 855-987-4463. The new Spark 89.7 HD3.
They said washing the river of Jordan.
The best music on this planet, and really probably any planet. The new Spark 89.7 HD3.
We feel alive, we have it all. You'll never be alone.
Keep that spark going morning, noon, and night with the new Spark 89.7 HD3. Trust me. No, actually, trust yourself. You have the best music around. The new Spark 89.7 HD3.
I never saw this coming. Too many. I'm right on time.
We play the music you love. This is the new Spark 89.7 HD3.
Sunrise, you brought the sun in. You know this is therapy.
Facebook? On it. Twitter? We're there. An app for Spark? Done. And HD Radio? Check. Thanks for connecting with the new Spark 89.7 HD3.
I choose you, no doubt about it.
And tell me that you love me. You got me feel like a diamond.
Facebook? On it. Twitter? We're there. An app for Spark? Done. And HD Radio? Check. Thanks for connecting with the new Spark 89.7 HD3.
I've always been a dream.
Hey, that was Golden by LZ7. I'm Michelle Berry here on Spark 89.7 HD3. It's your station, your music now. Text what you want to hear at 855-987-4463. Again, 855-987-4463. Up next is Holland's song, Can't Live Without.
California driving had to get out.
You just listened to Hawk Nelson's song, Live Life Loud. Hey, I'm Michelle Berry here on Spark 89.7 HD3 Music for Generation Now. I am super excited to spend the next couple hours with you, as well as super excited to show you this next song. It is Good Life by The Young Escape.
How did I ever get this far?
That was Cortez's song, Say I. Hey, I'm Michelle Berry here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am having a blast right now, and I can't wait to continue because up next is Cody Carnes, What Freedom Feels Like.
Sunrise, you brought the sun in.
That was Made New by Lincoln Brewster. Hey, I'm Michelle Berry, which you probably already know, and you're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3, which you probably also already know. But what you might not know already is that up next is Rat Race by Andy Mineo.
Tell them we don't wanna play. Yeah, yeah. your freedom. This is real life. This is real life. Oh.
You just listened to Real Love by Young and Free. That is such a great song here on Spark 89.7 HD3 with Michelle Berry. Up next is Lovely by Holland.
They say picture perfect, filter, do your
You just listened to Oh Lord by NF here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Up next is Legends by The Afters here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
I hear the roar of resistance.
You call me lovely, love.
You just listened to Lovely by Holland here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Hey, I'm Michelle Berry hanging out with y'all tonight, and I was wondering, are you always on the go? Well, you can always take Spark with you. Download the Shine.fm app and choose Spark 89.7 HD3. Up next is Jimmy Cravity's song Believe.
See right through my heart, I can't pretend.
You guys just listened to It's Not Over Yet by For King and Country. Hey, it's Michelle Berry with you on Spark 89.7 HD3. Wishing you guys a brilliant week. I had such a great time with you tonight. And just relax and enjoy this next song. It's called Enough by Brandon Murphy.
Is it me or is it just another day? When you get me to do it with you.
You just listened to Take It All Back by Judah and the Lion here on Spark 89.7 HD3 with Michelle Berry. I was wondering, do you guys ever make fun of yourselves or laugh at something that is really not that funny, but you laugh way too much anyway? Well, I did just the other day, and I'm about to tell you all about it. But first, up next is Lift You Up by Ryan Stevenson.
I've always been a dreamer, a soul seeker. I knew my life was.
I made my choice and I ain't looking back. No.
You just listened to I Won't Look Back by Matthew Parker here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am Michelle Berry, and I don't really care for McDonald's. I really don't. But I do love the puns people make about them, especially the Big Mac. And later, I will tell you about one that I saw the other day that I laughed way too hard at. But first, it's Switchfoot, I Won't Let You Go. That was In My Room by 1,000 Foot Krutch here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I've been talking about this pun I found the other day, which it is like an Apple sign, like iPod, iPad, like the little Apple symbol, but it's a Big Mac. So like a Big Mac shaped like an apple, okay? And the caption is, I hope I don't get diabetes. You get it? Big Mac, diabetes. No? Okay, well, think about it while Jordan Felice sings his song, Witness.
I was blinded, you gave me eyes to see.
That was Golden by LD7 here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I love puns. I also love making fun of myself. So this pun that I found had to deal with Big Macs and Apple devices and diabetes. It was hilarious, but that might be because it was making fun of myself. See, I'm a diabetic, so I just think anything, especially puns that have to deal with diabetes, is quite hilarious. But I know everyone thinks different things are hilarious, so I'm curious what your favorite pun is. You guys should share it with us at 855-987-4463. 855-987-4463. Up next is Gone by Red.
Disappear without a trace.
That was We Won't Give Up by The Afters here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I've had a blast talking about McDonald's and puns and different things like that. And there is more to come. But first, Madison's song Kerosene.
I can't help it. Trying.
You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Gravity by Landry Cantrell, and I am Michelle Berry, but I don't have a song because, well, I'm not an artist. But I do have news about McDonald's that might just blow your mind. But first, Cortez, an artist, does have a song called Say I.
I never saw this coming. Too many.
That was Say I by Cortez here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and do you guys know what onesies and McDonald's have in common? No? Well, later I'll tell you all about it. But first, it is Scars to Your Beautiful by Alyssa Cara.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows.
That was Family Force 5's song Let It Be Love here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I was online the other day, and there's apparently like this rumor going around that McDonald's is giving out onesies and other different merchandises with Big Macs on them. Odd, and I don't know whether to believe it or not, but it is very interesting, and I don't know if I would want one or not. Tell me what you guys think at 855-987-4463. 855-987-4463. Up next is Lovely by Holland.
They say picture perfect filter. Do your
I made my choice and I ain't looking back.
That was I Won't Look Back by Matthew Parker here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I've had a blast with all of you guys talking about McDonald's puns and McDonald's onesies and diabetics, aka myself. And sadly, my time has come to an end. So have a brilliant day, brilliant night, brilliant week, brilliant life, and enjoy the song Lift You Up by Ryan Stevenson.
I've always been a dreamer, a soul seeker. I knew my life was.
That was If You Say Go by Blanca here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am Michelle Berry, and I'm going to be playing a lot of great songs for you guys and talk about the Olympics, but not in the way you think. But first, Toby Mac, I Just Need You here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Last night put the heavy on me. Woke up.
That was Enough by Brandon Murphy here on Spark 89.7 HD3 with me, Michelle Berry. And I have a question for you. What does Iceland, Hong Kong, Great Britain, and Turkey all have in common? Well, I'm about to tell you, but first, As You Are by Joel Vaughn.
Some days you feel like you're so.
That was Magnify by We Are Messengers here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I've been asking you, what does Iceland, Turkey, Great Britain, and Hong Kong all have in common other than alpine skiing in the 2018 Winter Olympics? Well, I'm about to tell you, but first, Golden by LZ7 here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
We feel alive, we have it all.
You got me cut like a diamond.
That was Guave's song Diamonds here on Spark 89.7 HD3, music for Generation Now. Hi, I'm Michelle Berry, and did you know that you could travel to either Iceland, Hong Kong, Great Britain, or Turkey for under $500 round trip? That's crazy cheap. That's awesome. But not as awesome as Against the Odds by Carmen Justice here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Every time I look up, another bullet.
But now they're laughing at the face saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
That was Stressed Out by 21 Pilots here on Spark 89.7 HD3, music for Generation Now. I'm Michelle Berry, and if you're just joining, we are talking about travel. And all these places you could travel for under $500. And Iceland, you can actually travel under $350 for you and your sweetheart for Valentine's Day, if and only if you buy the tickets before midnight tomorrow. So get right on that, and I'll get right on playing Deeper by Circenia.
I've got my head down, trying.
Got your love next to me, better than I used to be.
That was Better Than I Used to Be by Matt Carney here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Hi, I am Michelle Berry, and we've been talking about Olympics, and we've been talking about travel. So, up next, we're going to put them together. Olympic traveling. We're traveling for the Olympics. Either way, we're going to talk about it, but first, Right on Time by Aaron Cole here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Don't worry, just lay it down and
What a lovely song. See what I did there? That was Holland's song, Lovely, here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am Michelle Berry, and as promised, here's some facts about traveling to the Olympics. It would cost you about $1,400 for the plane there and back, and then that again to watch the event in person. That's a lot of money. I'm just going to stay here in the United States of America on my couch, watching the Olympics, enjoying Spark 89.7 HD3, and listening to the after song Legends, which, look at that, is up next. Enjoy this song, Legends, by The Afters.
I hear the roar of resistance.
That was Lift You Up by Ryan Stevenson here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am Michelle Berry, and we've been talking about travel, but I haven't really heard a lot from you. So I want to know, if someone came up to you, gave you $5,000 and said, you must go travel with this money, would you go to one place, multiple places, outside of the country, in the country? Where would you go? How would you get there? What would you do? Let us know at 855-987-4463. In the meantime, enjoy this song, Enough, by Brandon Murphy.
Is it me or is it just another day?
Hi, I'm Michelle Berry here on Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Through Your Eyes by Britt Nicole. Do you like hot drinks like coffee and tea? I'm not a fan because I feel like they get cold really fast, and I don't see the point. I'd rather have my cold drink, put it in my Yeti cup, and let it keep it cold and refreshing for me all day long. And guess what? I found out the other day Yeti has a counterpart, and I'm about to tell you all about it in 15 minutes. But first, right here on Spark is Tripley's song, Too Cold.
Came on, too cold.
Gravity by Landry Cantrell here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Many of you probably have a coffee or tea in your hand right now or maybe 3 feet away from you. I mean, who wouldn't? It's like really late at night. Yeah, I get it. But I'm personally a cold drink fan. I like my Yetis, it keeps it cold and refreshing all day long. But now, for you guys, there's this thing called an Ember. It's like a smart mug that keeps your hot drink at whatever temperature you want via Bluetooth. If I got one of these, maybe I would like hot drinks a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think? Text us your opinion on this mug and if you're team coffee or team tea at 855-987-4463. Right now, we're going to play Witness by Jordan Felice here on Spark.
I was blinded, you gave me eyes to see.
I'm Michelle Berry, and that was What Freedom Feels Like by Cody Carnes here on Spark 89.7 HD3. You guys should go to sparkhd.fm. Go to the Faith tab, click on Prayer Works. It's where people can post prayers and pray for others. There's always people going through some hard stuff, and life is a lot easier when people are praying for you and when you can go and pray for others as well and have a prayer community. And you can do that by going to sparkhd.fm, Faith Prayer Works. You should check it out. Meanwhile, we're going to rock out to I Don't Want It by Love Collide here on Spark.
This is it. Nothing left of me.
Carmen Justice Against the Odds here on Spark 89.7 HD3. There are some interesting things happening locally and around the world. In Indiana, after killing 2 black bucks, multiple Bollywood superstars are charged and might face 5 years in jail. In national news, 4 Marines were killed in a helicopter crash on a training mission in Southern California. Corporal Conrad has been the only name released. In local news, the Red Cross is asking for donors of all blood types. There will be numerous donation opportunities within the month around the Kankakee area. So many people are able to give blood, but only about 10% actually do. So go out there, get some blood, save some lives. That's all for Spark News. Now it's The Good Life by The Young Escape here on Spark.
How did I ever get this far?
LZ7 song Golden here on Spark 89.7 HD3 Music for Generation Now. Today is April 6th and it is a little after 11 o'clock and it is spring, even though tomorrow it will not feel like it. The high in the Kankakee area is 38 while the low is 20. It still feels kind of like winter, and I'm sorry. But what I'm not sorry about is up next is Toyo Social Club Misfits here on Spark.
I can leave my whole world in your hands. Let you I need you.
Hi, I am Michelle Berry with you here on Spark 89.7 HD3. That was I Just Need You by Toby Mac. I speak 1.5 languages. I say half because I'm not really fluent in my quote-unquote second language. I know English and I know American Sign Language. But did you know there are almost 7,000 spoken languages? And the top 3 might really surprise you. So stay tuned to find out. But first, Easier by Manic Drive here on Spark.
every single step. The
Move by Audio Adrenaline here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Did you know that the top 3 spoken languages out of the 7,000 that there are Chinese,
Spanish, and English. There are 1,284 million people who speak Chinese, and there are 437 million people who speak Spanish, and then there's 372 million who speak English. So if you learn Spanish and you learn Chinese on top of the English, which you already know, you could speak to over 2,000 million people. So when you go ahead and get started on that, we here at Spark are going to play Social Club Misfits song, War Cry.
This is our war cry. We'll rise up.
Real Love by Blanca here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I know the answer to this question, and you're about to as well. The question is, what does the park, grocery store, your home, your work, your car, what do they all have in common? The answer is they can all be playing Spark. I mean, all you need to do is get the app, and you can take the best music with you wherever you go. I mean, who wouldn't want that? No one. Exactly. So, get the app, get Shine.fm, and click on Spark. Up next is The Long Way Home by Neon Feather.
This life feels like the longest part.
That was Therapy by Brooke Fraser here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and it's a wonderful day outside to just spend some time in nature. And it's going to continue for a couple of days too, which is amazing. But it is also a great day to listen to some music, such as Matt Carney's song, Better Than I Used to Be, here on Spark.
We used to be kids in the back seat, wasting time.
Good Life by The Young Escape here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Why is today, February 27th, such a special day for the golfer Tiger Woods? Well, you're about to find out in 15 minutes here on Spark. But first, More Than Air by Local Sound.
I was a flame burning out, drawing circles.
I am Michelle Berry, and that was Audio Adrenaline song Move here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Did you know that 26 years ago from today, Tiger Woods became the youngest PGA golfer at the age of 16? So if you want to know how old he is now, you can do the math. But if you're not a math person, don't worry about it. Just relax and enjoy this next song, called Right on Time by Aaron Cole here on Spark.
Don't worry, just lay it down and
You are listening to Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Lovely by Holland. And if you're into sports, you should tune in at 10 p.m. on Wednesdays and 10 a.m. on Saturdays for a new show called Chillin' with the Bros. It's all about the sports. I'm not really into sports. I'm not going to pretend I know anything about sports, but guess what? Isaac Ambrose does on Chillin' with the Bros. But right now, we're going to play Neon Feather's song, The Long Way Home, here on Spark.
this life feels like the longest part.
That was Never Stop by Urban Rescue. I am Michelle Berry here on Spark 89.7 HD3. And I am pretty sure that everyone loves music, including golf clubs. Yeah, I'm serious, golf clubs. What is a golf club's favorite type of music? Swing. Get it? Okay, enough about golf. Up next is Young and Free's song Falling Into You, right here on Spark.
I live my life to the limit.
was Gone by Red here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I think I'm funny. I know I like humor, and I like reading about other people being funny. And I read that there's this artist that has a similar type of humor as I do in their everyday life. And you might be like, Michelle, who is it? You gotta tell us. Well, I will, but you have to wait 15 minutes because right now, Cody Carnes' song, What Freedom Feels Like, is gonna play right now on Spark.
Sunrise, you brought the sun in.
That was Golden by LZ7 here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I think Billy Joel is hilarious. He makes puns about Mozart in a cemetery. You can look that up. But he's also hilarious in his everyday life. When he's asked about his pre-show routine, he says, I walk from the dressing room to the stage. That is my routine. I find that hilarious. I don't know if you do. You should tell me at 855-987-4463. If you think that's funny or not. I mean, humor, whatever you find humorous, and music are great to have in your life. So, music, such as Gravity by Landry Cantrell. Oh, look at that. It's right here, up next on Spark.
Sometimes I wanna float away, fly away.
I just want you.
That was Love Collide's song, I Don't Want It, here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am Michelle Berry, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I encourage you to add some humor and add some music into your day. And a great way to add music to your day is listening right here on Spark. Up next is Good Life, The Young Escape.
How did I ever get this far? How could I hide it? Taking me over, drawing me closer.
You are listening to Spark 89.7 HD3, music for Generation Now. Hi, I am Michelle Berry, and I have not hit my 20s yet, but I have witnessed a lot of change in musics, artists, bands, and different things like that. And it's crazy because there's something Capital Kings have recently announced. And I'll tell you about it later. But first, here's the song Hands High by Equippers Revolution.
I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive.
That was Enough by Brandon Murphy here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I love that song, but it's not one of my childhood favorites. You know what I mean, childhood favorites. Those songs or bands or artists that come on the radio and you hear it and it takes you back to the good old days when you would jam out in the car or in your bedroom and dance like no one's watching because, well, no one was watching. One of those artists for me was Capital Kings, and they have recently announced that they are taking a break as a band. And in 15 minutes, I'll tell you why. But first, 6123 by We Are Leo here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
1,000 colors in the shadows of a white wall. Is on my side. Who can be against me?
You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Wasteland by Need to Breathe. Hi, I'm Michelle Berry, and one of my favorite childhood bands is Capital Kings. But they've recently announced that they are taking a break, and this is why. Dylan, one of their singers, is expecting his first newborn and is going to move to California. Oh, that is so sweet. But here's the good news, for us at least, is that their music doesn't go anywhere, and we still have it. We can still enjoy it and rock out to it whenever we want. Just like we can rock out to What Freedom Feels Like by Cody Carnes here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Sunrise, you brought the sun into
That was LZ7 song Golden here on Spark 89.7 HD3. That song is one of those songs that you have to move and dance to. You know, some of this head, some of the shoulder bobbing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, now take a break and text us at 855-987-4463 with your favorite childhood song, artist, album, band, any of those, all of those. Just let us know at 855-987-4463. And then now you can continue dancing to Gravity by Landry Cantrell here on Spark.
Sometimes I wanna float away, fly away.
Out of This World by Family Force 5 here right now on Spark 89.7 HD3. You got it, you know it, you listen to it, you love it. Anyway, I am Michelle Berry, and I have a lot of childhood favorite artists and songs, but I also have a lot of favorite childhood games. Those games that are just made up, you know, and just played, that are really simple and fun, but usually for children. Yeah, I have a lot of those and a lot of stories to tell. But first, here is Fearless by Manifest here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Without a doubt in my mind, through shadows I climb. I just want you.
That was I Don't Want It by Love Collide here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and if you've been listening for any time at all, really, you probably noticed that I'm basically a child in a 19-year-old's body. I love to be silly, I love to have fun, and one way I do that is by making these simple but fun games, or let's use an adult word, competitions. Either way, it's a lot of fun, but I don't have a name for my most recent one yet, but that's okay because Toby Mac has a name for his song, and it's called I Just Need You here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Last night put the heavy on me. Woke up right on time.
That was Aaron Cole's song Right on Time, right here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I am Michelle Berry, and I am goofy and love to have fun in the simplest of ways. And one of those ways is this game I made up called Step. It's where you try to take the least amount of steps possible to get to the top of stairs. So my dorm building has 4 stories, so I can get to top to bottom in 7 steps. See? Simple fun. Another way to have some simple fun is by listening to music. And that is what we do here at Spark. And up next is Carmen Justice's song Against the Odds.
Every time I look up, another bullet.
Got your love next to me, better than I used to be.
You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Better Than I Used to Be by Matt Carney. I'm Michelle Berry, and I've had a blast going down memory lane with you guys, and I want to leave you guys with a Bible verse. It is from Proverbs 17:22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. I encourage you to go out with a joyful heart. Have some simple fun. It can be as simple as making up a game or listening to a song. And a song that is great to listen to is Enough by Brandon Murphy, right here on Spark 89.7 HD3.
Is it me or is it just another day?
That was I Got You by Chris Halland. I'm Shelly.
And I'm Alicia, here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Some fun facts about us.
I love chocolate cake.
And I love coffee. And we'll be here for the next 2 hours.
2 hours.
And for now, here's I Don't Want It by Love Collide.
Here on Spark.
This is it. Nothing left of me.
Got your love next to me, better than I used to be.
You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Matt Carney's song Better Than I Used to Be. I'm Shelly.
And I'm Alicia. We have your Spark 89.7 HD3 news update. This past week, rescue teams still hope to find missing German billionaire alive in Alps. Karl Haab, the 58-year-old heir to the Tengelmann retail empire, was training for a ski mountaineering race when he disappeared on Switzerland's famous Matterhorn Peak, located on its southern border of Italy. Haab was last seen on Saturday morning as he headed up a mountain lift with skis and a day pack, and was reported missing the following morning as he failed to show up at his hotel. Yesterday, Chicago Cubs infielder Javier Baez announced his engagement, posting photos of himself with his pregnant fiancée Emery Marquez on social media to reveal the big news, and she said yes.
For Spark 89.7 HD3 News, I'm Shelly.
And I'm Alicia.
And up next is Northern Sky by Capital Kings here on Spark.
I'm following the only light in the north.
Hey, that was Honest by TFK on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Shelly. And let me tell you a quick story. I went to a college to visit when I was still in high school, and I met this person that is undescribable and definitely unforgettable. And I'm going to try my best to describe this person to you in 15 minutes.
Meanwhile, here's Stronger by Roy Tosh on Spark. Real Love, Blanca.
Here on Spark 89.7 HD3 with
Alicia.
And Shelly. I visited a college and I met this person that's undescribable and unforgettable. Her name is Alicia.
Oh, that's me.
It is you. I met her and I saw her on the color guard team and she could do rifle like a boss.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
I'm blushing.
It is pretty amazing. And that is actually how we met. But
yeah.
I came and was part of the guard the upcoming year and everyone forgot about me.
I didn't forget about you.
You forgot that I'm the one that visited.
I did forget. Just before this, I was saying, I was like, I literally had no idea that was you.
But anyway, we met. You were my freshman squad leader.
Yes.
And we've been friends ever since. Now we're doing a show together.
Now we're on the radio together.
Look at us. We're moving up in the world.
Incredible.
Anyway, up next is Miracles by Matthew Parker.
On Spark.
I've seen things that no one thought were.
That was A Million Miles Away by Hawk Nelson on Spark 89.7 HD3. My name's Alicia.
And I'm Shelly.
And we have 2 new shows to promote on Spark. One is Chillin' with the Bros on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m.
And there's Beyond the Noise with Mark Holcomb Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. and Sundays at 10:30 a.m.
Ooh.
So you should choose which one you want to listen to.
Or you can listen to both.
Okay, or you could listen to both, but whatever. Right now, here on Spark is Sticks and Stones by Cass.
I hear an army rising up like a
You're listening to High Enough by The Grey Havens here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Shelly.
And I'm Alicia, and I have this thing that I love a lot, and I have a certain list that goes along with it, and it's very unique. Not a lot of people have it, but in 15 minutes, you'll be very intrigued.
Until then, The Good Life by The Young Escapes here on Spark.
How did I ever get this far?
You're listening to Riley Clemens' song Broken Prayers here on Spark 89.7 HD3 with Shelly.
And Alicia. I love babies so much.
I mean, who doesn't?
And I have this list on my phone that I've had for like a couple years, and I just keep adding names like every single day to add to my list.
Alicia, how many are there?
Let's see, about 25.
25.
And I'm just gonna name a few unique ones that I think that are beautiful, and so I have some for baby girls and baby boys. So a few is Fern Rosalie, and then I got some Opal Lee up in there, and I have Alithia Ann because my name's Alicia Ann, and my mom's name is Allison Ann, and my grandma's name is Alice Ann, so I feel like I have to have an ALI names in there. And so if you guys have any unique names,
You should call us or text us at 855-987-4463.
and for now, here's Crazy by Phil J.
Let's talk where the action goes.
Gone by Red on Spark 89.7 HD3. Facebook? On it. Twitter?
We're there.
An app for Spark?
Done.
And HD Radio?
Check.
Thanks for connecting with the new Spark 89.7 HD3.
Up next, Better Than I Used to Be by Matt
We
Carney.
used to be kids in the back seat wasting time.
Welcome to ONU According to You, where we get to see ONU from your point of view. My name is Shelly Bogard, and today we have a current sophomore to express her views on all that and share her personal experiences. She is a writer for The Glimmerglass and is a multimedia communications major. Please help me welcome the one and only Rachel Barks. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
All that's dress code is a very hot topic for students. What is your view on the current dress code, and how do you think it should be changed?
Well, I think it's a little unfair that boys get to run around in little shorts and no shirt. And the whole like spaghetti strap rule. Like, I think as long as you're not showing your bra strap, that should be okay.
What is your opinions and thoughts on the different projects the university has done recently or is doing? Do you think that's a good use of the college's money?
I think so, to a certain extent. I think the columbarium's good. The money that they put into the columbarium is coming out of people who buy slots, so I think that's okay. I think the library was a good idea too, because they're condensing more of the learning stuff into one area, which I think is a good idea. Money could be used to, I don't know, expand a dorm or something, or build a new dorm, because I've heard that's a problem. I don't know how true that is.
Mm-hmm. You live kind of close to here, correct? Within the half hour or so.
Yeah.
How often do you get homesick when living at college?
Not very. But I came to such a close school so I could go home if I wanted to. So yeah, I don't get homesick very often because I go home on the weekends at least like every other week.
Mm-hmm.
If not every week if I have to at some point.
In your experience, are college academics harder than high school?
I would say yes, but it depends. I think it definitely takes up more time. I felt like I didn't have to put that much time into assignments in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd do an assignment for 20 minutes and it'd be done, and there's a lot of stuff that takes longer and a bigger workload, I guess you could say. So I guess that's why it's harder, because sometimes I always feel like I'm constantly doing homework, as opposed to high school. I had a lot of free time.
If you could give an upcoming freshman advice, what would it be?
I would say just try to have fun, even though everything's really scary, which is easier said than done. But and also try your best with your academics, because it's very important. So put forth as much effort as you can.
All right. Well, thank you, Rachel, for your time and honesty. There you have it, ONU according to Rachel Barks. Thank you for listening. I'm Shelly Bogard, and tune in next time to ONU according to you to hear from a special alumnus.
Oh, not now. Whoa! Ah! Ow! Hello? Hello? Honey, you rang. Now my toe is bleeding.
Aren't you glad you have Johnston Caller ID?
Emergency services.
Someone just stole my car.
Okay, where was it stolen?
In front of the house. I saw the whole thing.
And did the person force entry?
She had keys.
She had keys? Okay, can you describe her for me?
Mid-30s, brunette, really nice hair.
Can you tell us anything else?
Yeah, she was wearing my wife's leather jacket. She loved that jacket. Hold on. She's coming back.
It's alright, just stay with me.
Oh, sorry, she's trying to say something.
I forgot my purse.
She says she forgot her purse. Oh, hang on. Whoops.
The new Harvey Nicholas Spa, now open in Orland Park. Careful, they may not recognize you. With a busy family, it's hard to put a healthy meal on the table every night. And how many times do you end up with frozen vegetables all over the counter or in the sink? The bag tears in all the wrong places every time. The kitchen bag splitter will help you keep your vegetables where they're supposed to be, the bag. Here's how it works. Cut a slit across the top of the bag, with one hand holding the kitchen bag slitter, the other one on the bag. Keep control of your veggies with the kitchen bag slitter. Listen, I've got some great news for you. Everyone always wants the best of everything. So let me tell you about Simon watermelon candies. They're the best. Now you know who is the best. So you have the advantage. These succulent, juicy, and delicious candies will soothe your sweet tooth. Simon watermelon candies have a superior flavor. Someone had to make the best tasting candy, right? Simon watermelon candies makes your mouth water with a quenched, delicious sensation. Good morning. I'm Michelle Berry with your Spark 89.7 HD3 News. On Thursday, Mantino's firefighters will be serving Dairy Queen ice cream from 4 to 6 p.m. They will also have their equipment available to see and to experience. In national news, thousands of students walked out of their classrooms to protest gun violence and control. They did this in honor of Parkland school shooting that took 17 lives. Each student left at 10 a.m. for 17 minutes to honor the 17 individuals. In international news, after the war in Syria, children share about the war, their dreams, and experiences. One day, they might even be included in the history books. In sports, the Bears enter free agency, hoping to sell players such as Zach Fulton and Chase Daniel. For more, go to chicagotribune.com. With Spark 89.7 HD3 News, I'm Michelle Berry. Hey, I'm Michelle Berry, and you are listening to Love Won't Let Me Down by Hillsong Young and Free here on Spark 89.7 HD3, playing great music 24/7, just like Carmen Justice's song, Against the Odds. You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3 and just heard Real Love by Blanca. Have you ever had that moment where you feel like your life could just be a movie? Well, I have, and that was pretty much my last week summed up. And I'll tell you all about it in about 15 minutes. But first, Can't Live Without by Holland here on Spark. Hello, I'm Michelle Berry, and you're listening to The Long Way Home by Neon Feather on Spark 89.7 HD3. I believe that music is powerful. There are songs that take me back to the past, and some that just can turn my day around. A great example is The Good Life by The Young Escape, which is playing right here, right now on Spark. You listened to Broken Prayers by Riley Clemens on Spark 89.7 HD3. When I listen to Let You Down by NF, I have to think about some deep life questions. After my grandfather passed, I can't listen to Thy Will Be Done by Hillary Scott without tearing up and thinking of the pain our family went through. I can't listen to Not Right Now by Jason Gray without thinking of a friend who lost her husband way too soon. Music has power. Here on Spark, we play the music, just like Gone by Red. This is Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Gravity by Landry Cantrell. I am Michelle Berry. Here on Spark, we have a show called Beyond the Noise with Mark Holcomb. on Thursday at 6:30 and Sunday at 10:30 a.m. I encourage you to listen to this show Sunday at 10:30 a.m. You won't regret it. But right now, it's time for, that's right, Real Love by Blanca here on Spark. Hello, I'm Michelle Berry, and you're listening to Take It All Back by Judah and the Lion here on Spark 89.7 HD3. Today is Tuesday, March 20th, the first day of spring. Enjoy the weather and enjoy Against the Odds by Carmen Justice here on Spark. You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3. That was Enough by Brandon Murphy. My favorite part of spring is the nice weather. Plus, there are some good puns that can be shared, like spring is around the corner, and I'm so excited I almost wet my plants. But those aren't even my favorite. I'll share with you my favorite one in about 15 minutes. But first, Shadows by The Afters here on Spark. You're listening to Priceless by For King and Country on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I love spring and puns. So if you put them together, it's even better. My favorite one is this. What did the one tree say to the other? It's spring. I'm so relieved. Get it? Well, on Spark, we always have fun as well as great music. Just like this song by Cody Carnes called What Freedom Feels Like. You're listening to Spark 89.7 HD3, and you just heard Equippers Revolution's Hands High. We play the best music on the planet, and you can listen to it 24/7 wherever you are if you download the Shine.fm app and click on Spark. Here is a Matthew Parker song, Miracles, right here on Spark. I'm Michelle Berry. And that was Britt Nicole's song, Through Your Eyes, here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I love music, but I also love traveling. One thing that makes my road trips more entertaining is looking at the weird names of some towns. My top 5 weirdest names coming up in 15 minutes. But first, here is Therapy by Brooke Fraser here on Spark. I danced to that whole song. It is called Long Way Home by Neon Feather here on Spark 89.7 HD3. There are towns with really weird names in the United States. Like, my top 5 are Mexican Hat, Utah, Sandwich, Illinois, Burnt Porcupine, Maine, No Name, Colorado, and Why Not, North Carolina. These are real. How do people come up with these names? I don't know. But what I do know is Broken Prayers by Riley Clemens is up next here on Spark. I'm Michelle Berry, listening to Toby Mac's I Just Need You here on Spark 89.7 HD3. 2 local officers are being rewarded for saving a 75-year-old man with their combined backgrounds as an EMT, paid firefighter, medical technician, and Kankakee County SWAT team. In sports, March Madness Sweet 16 round starts Thursday, and the championships will be April 2nd. Some teams include West Virginia, Kansas State, and Loyola Chicago. Each team will be playing either in Atlanta, Boston, Omaha, or LA. For Spark 89.7 HD3 News, I'm Michelle Berry, and this is Red Song Gone. That was Gravity by Landry Cantrell here on Spark 89.7 HD3. I'm Michelle Berry, and I encourage you to tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. for Chillin' with the Bros. It's a lot of fun to talk sports with Isaac Ambrose, so tune in. Here on Spark, it's Enough by Brandon Murphy.